So, I am at a new place right now. It's been a little bit since I made a video, but in the last few weeks, a lot has happened. Jordan and I moved into a house, and I'm super excited. And school started again. I got a promotion at work, so just like all kinds of fun stuff that's kept me super duper busy. But I wanted to talk about some things that I'm doing in the new year that are different. So, for starters, so with diet, still on keto. Jordan decided though that keto wasn't for him. He did the allotted time that he wanted to, and just realized that it kind of took away from his goals in particular. He was getting very lean on it, and he didn't want to be that lean. And it's not that necessarily keto was taking away from his strength, but his weight loss was taking away from his strength. So in the end, he just decided that he preferred. Actually, right now he's trying out like not the Mediterranean diet, but kind of the Mediterranean style macros. So like moderate fat, moderate carbs, moderate protein. So it's just kind of like square all around the board. Actually, I think his carbs are a little bit lower than moderate, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so that's where he went. But for me, I'm still with not macros. I'm still with keto, and I'm actually doing a lot of experimenting with recipes. Not my recipes, but trying different things. I finally have a job where in the mornings, like today, for what this is why I'm making a video, but for whatever reason I woke up at 4 a.m. So, but typically I don't have to be at work until like 7:30, so it gives me time in the morning to make breakfast. I can cook in the afternoon. I'm not dead tired, and so it's been really nice. And one thing that I've come across since I've started cooking is a recipe website called Ruled.me. Um, RULED.me, and I love it. It has so many awesome recipes that I've been using. Recently, I've started doing a keto cereal in the morning. I'm about to probably eat in like 20 minutes. And it's just used with it's an ounce of pork rinds, and then you brown some butter in a pan, throw some heavy whipping cream in it with some sugar and some liquid stevia, and you mix it all together. And then you put it in the fridge for a little bit, and it is so good. I've also started making a little bit different, a little bit more involved dinners because I got so tired of eating bacon, avocados, and eggs. You know what I mean? And it started to turn into where like my meals, because I eat a little bit higher on the calorie intake. I'm not doing keto necessarily for fat loss. I'm doing keto because I want to see how it makes my body feel. I want the clarity of my mind. Um, and also because potentially like it could help with the onset of cancer. And there's a lot of cancer in my family. And I'm not doing this, for medical reasons, but it's just, you know, I've learned that if the most successful diet that you could do is one that works for you, and this one works for me. I'm not hungry. Throughout the day, I can go a long time without eating, and eventually I'll be like, I'm a little hungry, but I'm not. I was like hungry when I was on a high carb diet all the time. So right now I eat about 2,500 calories a day. My macros for and I just realized this morning that I need to reevaluate my protein because I keep forgetting that pork rinds are not a viable source of protein because they're incomplete. So just that's a little tidbit. If you eat pork rinds, they don't count towards your protein intake. But yesterday, I was at 37 grams of carbs with 19 grams of fiber, so whatever that math is, net carbs, 168 grams of fat, and then in theory, 125 grams of protein, but mine is 9 because, let me make sure it's 9. Where are we at? Oh, side minus 18, so that's So I need about 20. I'm trying to hit about 125 grams of protein. I'm not 100% sure what my lean body mass is right now. The last time I did it, it was 127. I did it through a bod pod. And I weigh about 160 pounds. But that was a while ago. So not that I think I put on like super ton of mass since then, but I mean, maybe. But I'd like to stick with 1 gram per 1 pound of lean body mass with my protein since I do actively lift and I am a little bit more active than a lot of people. I watched a good video yesterday. A couple from this guy. I think it's Primal Edge Nutrition. He's on YouTube. He was just talking about, your protein ratios and stuff like that. But he has a lot of good videos out there if you want something to watch to kind of learn. I am learning that there's like keto, and I didn't even realize this because I'm super out of the loop with everything because I avoid a lot of like stupid stuff, for lack of a better word. Like I don't get my information from anything that's not a viable source. Like if it's not an actual research study, I don't care about it, and I don't take. I mean, I'll read it, but I don't absorb that. But I guess keto's like the new it diet, and so there's a lot of BS rolling around, which there always is with anything popular. So be careful where you get your information from. Um, but I'm happy with some of the new things that I'm really incorporating into my diet. I'm eating right now. My dinner is a Kung Pao chicken, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying cooking again. I have my own kitchen. That always helps. And so it's just been good. It's been good. But one thing that I am, so there's a couple things I'm trying to steer away from. I'm definitely not jumping on the bulletproof coffee train because I think that's disgusting to drink 1,000 calories in your coffee. I don't know. To me, that's weird. I'd much rather eat my food than drink my calories. But I have started making a mocha. Today I made it for the first time. So I've been using Kroger's like fat-free hot chocolate, which is only like 25 calories and like 4 grams of carbs or something like that. But today I decided to try coffee, cocoa powder, and then some almond milk, and then liquid stevia, and it is really good. And that's what I'm drinking right now. First time. It's delicious. So, and cocoa powder is full of magnesium. It's full of really awesome things. I'm trying to steer away from supplements. Right now, I'm just taking my fish oil and a multivitamin. I'm taking both of those are now. It's like ultra mega fish oil, and then my vitamins like Eve vitamin. I don't know. They look like chocolate beans. They're like this big. And I feel great. My electrolytes are fine. I monitor those, make sure I get enough potassium, which I do through avocados. So I'm maintaining all my electrolytes mainly through food. And I'm really, really, really digging it. So, but let's see outside of that. Sorry. Outside of that, not much has changed. Just maintaining life. Started reading the Bible. That's been something I'm trying to pick up a little bit more. Jordan decided he's going to read the whole New Testament again this year, and I've never read the whole New Testament, so I'm starting. I'm on Matthew, and picking it up and just trying to do a little bit more with work and stuff. We don't have a lot of time to go to church with working on Sunday, and so we're trying to make sure that we, I don't know, still have that, and still have that in our lives and are consistent within ourselves, because I think that's what's more important than necessarily, it's great to fellowship and you're supposed to fellowship and whatnot, but I think that making sure that you're almost just keeping that relationship with yourself with God is if not more, just as important. So that's something that I'm doing right now. Thankfully, the girl that we moved in with, so there's 3 of us in the house now. She's a strong Christian, Jordan's Christian, so it's a good household environment. It's a little bit better than what we were in. I'm enjoying it, so everything's good in this new year. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to the new year. And if you know if you're trying out new diets or you're trying out new workout routines, just remember that do what works for you. Don't necessarily have to, you don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You don't have to, you know, if you're just getting into lifting weights, you don't have to do it 5 times a week. Just start at a place that's comfortable for you, and then work your way around that, which is what I'm doing with keto and whatnot. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.